It is the best day of Melchizedek. It is the best day of the King of Salem. It is the best day of Melchizedek. It is the best day of God of my King. From the super rays of Melchizedek. And Daddy, I know soon I will see you. Like a sensible virgin, I'll be waiting for you. Always and forever, my lamp will be full. To serve you, my God, to serve you, my King. We are your people, Melchizedek.
Hello, precious treasures of the Super Race. Today's topic is Brought from the Womb, lesson 659.
Today's topic is brought from the womb. It is written that neither flesh nor blood shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. Let's take a look at the evidence where we can see where the real lineage of God comes from. Let's read in Isaiah 46. Listen to me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, who have been upheld by me from birth, who have been carried from the womb. Even to your old age, I am he, and even to gray hairs I will carry you. I have made, and I will bear. Even I will carry, and will deliver you. Remember the former things of old, for I am God, and there is no other. I am God, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. There we can see, as the Lord clearly says, that he does as he wants, and those who belong to him are brought from the womb, born from the matrix. In other words, those who belong to him are deposited in the womb, just as Jesus of Nazareth was, and all those who are chosen and predestined. That is a lineage that has nothing to do with flesh or blood. You see, God does as he wants, and from a vessel of dishonor, he can make one of honor. Oh, and this also includes animals. Remember that Daddy told us there would be animals in the transformation. Well, they will also take part in this glory. In men and animals, there exist those who have spirit of life and those who have the breath of spirit of life in their nostrils. Let's see these two kinds in Genesis 7. And they went into the ark to Noah, 2 by 2, of all flesh, in which is the breath of life. And in Genesis 7:22. All in whose nostrils was the breath of the spirit of life, all that was on dry land died. You see how it says that everything that had breath of the spirit of life in their nostrils died? But the verse before that says that all flesh in which had spirit of life entered the ark. Now those that are made in his image and likeness were not made from dust. They are a special lineage of Melchizedek, which come from the spirit of life, just like Melchizedek, who has no genealogy. Look how it says in John 1. But as many as received him, to them he gave the right to become children of God, to those who believe in his name, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. Neither flesh nor blood shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. But look at what it says in 1 Corinthians 15. And as we have borne the image of the man of dust, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly man. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God, nor does corruption inherit incorruption. There is corruption in the flesh, and he engenders spirits, not flesh. We are in this world, but we are not of this world. Those who are in the corruption of the flesh are not in the order of Melchizedek, and they will not inherit incorruption, point blank. And so there are those who are brought or deposited in the womb, or those made from dust. Those who are brought from the womb have the discernment between good and evil. We know how to judge things correctly, and we do not judge at first sight. We look at all angles first before judging or before making a decision or taking action. Beloved, we are those few chosen by the King to govern, but much excellence is required from us. Imagine we are children of God, the Most High. We cannot act as if we're just anything. No, we must do everything in excellence and with quality of kings. We want to be found dressed, and so that way we can be redressed of immortality. Begin now to live and act as a God. Receive a big hug from the King and I, your friends forever. We love you.
In conclusion, we give thanks to our God Melchizedek and his wife, the Archangel Miguel, because they teach us that we have been brought from the womb, and that flesh and blood will not inherit the kingdom of the heavens. Therefore, we are from the lineage of Melchizedek, descendants of faith. Using the mind of Christ, we think and act like a God that judges things well, with wisdom and good order. Abba Melchizedek!
It is the best day of Melchizedek. It is the best day of the King of Salem.